Andrew Young, Hank Aaron, Shirley Franklin, John Lewis, just four of many African-American men and women we'll be learning more about as we kick off Black History Month.
Today we are taking time out of our newscast to remember the people who have fought through hate and fought through prejudice to shape the community we now live in.
And that includes the first African-American mayor of Atlanta, Maynard Jackson. His life will be the focus of a new documentary that will be released in the coming weeks. 11 Alive's Naima Abdullahi talked to his family earlier today.
Today's victory, and it is a victory.
The late Maynard Jackson's life and legacy has left a huge impact in a city he sacrificed so much for. And now his family wants to share that story about the husband, the father, the hometown icon.
To me, my dad was Superman. He was just dad. I knew, that he had a presence in the city. And, I knew he was a leader, but I still wanted him to come home and throw the footballs.
Maynard Jackson III says about 2 years ago he had an idea to do the documentary because he says his dad, the first African-American mayor in Atlanta, was more than a politician elected during one of Atlanta's most transformational periods. Historian Maurice Hobson, who authored the book The Legend of the Black Mecca, says Jackson's legacy comes down to caring about people.
Maynard Jackson was a gifted politician. But he was an even more generous man.
Jackson's leadership sparked a groundbreaking demographic shift that changed the city's politics, and since his term, African Americans have consistently been elected mayor of Atlanta.
Maynard Jackson understood that the demographic that would elect him would be a progressive white vote, but also the black masses, not the black elite and middle class. And so Maynard Jackson was truly a man of the people.
The family says the film features interviews from former President Bill Clinton, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and so many others.
Oftentimes when our leaders, they transition and they are no longer physically here with us, we only think about the iconic things that they've done, but Maynard there was a lot of sacrifice. There was a sacrifice for this city. His love, more than anything else in the world beyond his family, was Atlanta.
And as the film sums up, so many lives are better off as a result of him having lived and loved Atlanta.
Maynard Jackson actually opened this city up to be the most inclusive city in the United States.
And the film has already had a world premiere in New York at a film festival, and it's going to come to Atlanta April 14 at the Atlanta Film Festival. There's a lot of excitement around it. The family says they can't wait to share that story with their hometown. Naima Abdullahi, 11 Alive News.